Hello gamers, this is Zeeebo and welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video. So in today's Pokemon TCG Pocket video, we are featuring the Team Rocket deck, which was a deck which I introduced for the Emblem event earlier, naming it the Anti-Mewtwo EX deck. So the deck list is still pretty similar to the last time, and as usual during the gameplay I'll be including the deck list on the left hand side. Now for this video itself, I will be taking on my friend through a private battle in a best of 3 against his Mewtwo EX deck. So today's video is strictly this deck vs Mewtwo EX deck, where we'll showcase the different scenarios that could happen against a Mewtwo EX deck and talk about why this deck is a counter against a Mewtwo EX and the different caveats of playing against Mewtwo EX with this deck. So if you guys like this series, do let me know. We can do more of this counter against a specific deck, and if you guys want to play some games against me or practice some decks with me, feel free to drop by my Discord, which I'll link in the description down below, and ask for games, share your experience, as well as talk about TCG Pocket in general. And without further ado, let us start today's battle. Let's go. Okay, so thank you very much Dirt for helping out the video. So for today's video itself, the plan is best of 3, just to test out the capabilities of this deck against Mewtwo EX, with me providing the commentary against the Mewtwo EX decks in general. So I think in general, against a Mewtwo EX deck, even if you are a counter, you need to go faster than Mewtwo EX, because there isn't a lot of Pokemon that can take the 150 damage. So if Mewtwo EX goes faster than you in terms of the engine side of things, then it's going to be really hard to deal with it. One way to deal with Mewtwo EX is actually cutting off the routes line if you're able to disrupt routes. So in this case, he started off with Mewtwo EX, and I do have Ekans in hand. Not the best start, but it's a decent start. So I will be able to start the offense early. I do have Sabrina in hand as well with Professor's Research. So wait for him to do his move. Okay, so no move on the other side. We're going to use a Pokeball for a draw first. Draw out our Coffin. Okay. Since there's nothing on the board itself, we just go with Professor's Research to see what we get. Okay, more research into next turn. Nice. So we'll go with Ekans to bite him. Okay, so pressure. We'll start the pressure early on Mewtwo EX. So this is a pretty common start. The best thing would be me drawing into Arbok and just locking this Mewtwo EX in place. So Arbok is usually used as a lock for you to gain the point advantage. There will be times where you won't be able to be faster than the Mewtwo EX, right? So that's where you need to play the value game. So let's hope we do get those kind of battles. Okay, so he used red card. Okay, he washes my card. Nice, insane value. Okay, Arbok in hand. This is actually better for me. Yeah. Nice. We got Arbok. Okay, so 1. Ocean up, okay. Looking at his board itself, I don't think his Mewtwo EX will actually come online. Yeah, in 2 turns. So we are good. So we're gonna corner him, lock him in place, and then we are going to just gonna attack him, right? So this will lock him in place. He probably won't have enough time to build up for the 150, so my Arbok is safe. So against the generic decks itself, if you guys are interested to see the gameplay, I already have a video with regards to the Emblem event, which I'll link in the card above and the description down below, with regards to how you play against like other decks for the events. For example, the likes of Pikachu EX, very common stuff. The likes of Charizard EX. This deck has the fighting chance against those decks as well. But specifically, this deck was built to counter Mewtwo EX in mind. So, okay. Actually good for me in a sense. I will just retreat. Right? And later on, I can actually just... Oh, actually it's good for me. So what I'll do is I will evolve into a Weezing here. So now he has 50 HP. I do 30 damage. So we're just gonna poison just for the additional layer of damage. And then we are gonna tackle. So one combo that this deck usually wants to do is poison the opponent and you switch out the Weezing with Koga and lock the opponent in with Arbok. So right here he sent in Curlia. Okay, let's see whether or not he actually switch out Curlia. So this is me having like the good hands, right? Me having the more optimal offensive hand. Okay, Gardevoir. Yeah, he's actually pretty on point in terms of the draw. I think he only missed Rocks on turn 1. But the thing is, even if he got Rocks on turn 1, I'll still be able to finish off that Mewtwo EX as well. So I don't think it mattered. So yeah, he lost here. Because if he were to stay in, I'll just poison him and lock him in with Arbok EX. So that's our very first match. Nice. Agon starting hand once again. Agon is really good against Mewtwo as well. So usually what you want to do is lock Mewtwo EX with Arbok so that you have the advantage. Going second will obviously be the best against the opponent's deck because you're able to start the offense early to apply the pressure and the opponent is not able to charge up the energy. But at the same time, going first on the opponent's end allows the rocks to build up much easily for the Gardevoir energy charge. So there's there is a win on either side. Okay, so now I'm assuming he has the evolution line in hand. But I'm gonna do this. Gonna wash his card. Okay. Do I want to put a coffin onto the board? I could put a coffin onto the board and then we just apply pressure with Bite. Okay, apply the pressure. So if you're able to cut off the rocks, that would be the best case scenario. If he switches into Mewtwo, it will be even better because we have Arbok in hand. So we just lock the Mewtwo and then we just get the points and then we win the match. Ideally, against most decks, you want to start with Coffin instead, right? The Coffin Weezing line because you can actually retreat it with Koga. But against Mewtwo EX specifically, I think Agon is actually really good because you just apply the pressure early, lock the psychic Pokemon in place, preventing them from retreating, and then you just get the points and win naturally. Okay, so Sabrina's gonna be a little bit underpowered here, but I think it's fine. Yeah, Arbok against a psychic that can do 80 damage. So if he doesn't evolve this turn, I'll just finish off the Rocks line, and he won't be able to charge up his energy. Yeah, so should be good. We'll just finish the rocks here. So X speed to retreat 1. Okay. I don't think he'll be fast enough though. Yeah, even he needs 1 turn to evolve both into Curlia. I'll be able to hit him for 80 damage. Right, so I'm just gonna go on offense and Professor's research here. Okay, we got Arbok. Well, in this case, right, you just apply the pressure onto the Mewtwo EX in a sense because the Mewtwo EX can't retreat, right? And if the Mewtwo EX doesn't get that 4 energy fast enough, it can't fight Arbok back because it requires 2 turns to kill Arbok. But in normal circumstances, Arbok can kill Mewtwo EX in 2 turns. So usually I'll just attack him. I won't use a Sabrina switch unless, for example, if the Curlia is going into Gardevoir and I want to slow down the engine and there are other Mewtwo EX in the deck. Okay, so this could be dangerous. So he will do 50 damage to me and it's up to me to see whether or not I want to go on offense now. So the question is, should I go on the offense? Okay, if he has Gardevoir EX, I'm dead. But the thing is, my Coffin will still be able to come online. But the thing is, with Gardevoir in hand, right? This is a little bit troublesome. I guess what I'll do is this. Okay, in this case, I think Sabrina's gonna be a little bit of a burden. Alright, we can't do much. So we're gonna go with Arbok. We're just gonna lock him in place. Because Arbok does 70 and worst come to worst, Coffin will still be able to do 30 next turn. If he doesn't have Gardevoir, he has 2 cards in hand. So if he doesn't have Gardevoir, he won't be able to kill me. That's 50 damage max. Okay, so yeah, he has this very, very smooth Mewtwo line. But the Mewtwo is locked in place. So the Mewtwo is forced to take on my Arbok. And if he wants to beat me, he has to charge up the Mewtwo. Another way is him charging up the Gardevoir and fighting me later, which I don't think that will be a good idea, to be really honest. Yeah, because Coffin and Weezing can still easily take on a lot of his Pokemon. Mewtwo EX costs 2 points, by the way. So if he wants to finish me off, he needs to use the 150 side drive. Okay, so it's okay. Arbok goes down. Okay, we got Coffin. It is a perfect showcase of Mewtwo having the perfect hand, or like the order, you know. Okay, so now it's kind of unfortunate here. It's a little bit bricked, but it's fine. We go Suffocating Gas, bring down the Mewtwo EX. So 2 for 1 point. Okay, now we need to worry about the Gardevoir. Oh, actually no. I have... Yeah. If he brings his Gardevoir, I'll just swap it out with Sabrina and aim down the rods. Yeah, so the rods took quite a bit of damage at the start, so it's a good time to continue the pressure. I don't think he can get 3 energy up on Gardevoir here. Yeah, so he's going to charge up the Gardevoir to sort of build up the 60 damage. Yeah, but luckily, because we did enough damage on rods at the start of the battle, we are now able to pressure him. Okay. So if he evolves into Curlia here, right, might be a little bit tricky, but yeah, it's fine. We got Weezing, nice. So let's evolve into a Weezing. Finishing move, let's go. Right, Sabrina EX. Okay, consider, yeah, because if I were to hit him, right, I would have won the match anyway. So Arbok is insanely good to lock Mewtwo EX in place. So we'll do one more, right, since this is the best of 3. Okay, so now we have the last match. 2 out of 3, so good so far. I think to actually test out the capability of the deck, you will ideally want more fights, like as many as possible, right? So this time around, we will start with a different hand, right? We will go with the Weezing line first. Then later on going into Arbok. So I will try to play a little bit differently rather than just rushing him down with Arbok. But ideally, rushing him down with Arbok is better. So to be really honest, right? If you go first, going for the Coffin line is a lot better, because Coffin can start attacking on turn 3 with 1 energy. So that's where you will be able to apply pressure. Going second, Coffin's not really the best. Ideally, I think Arbok will be better if you're going second. So he has double Mewtwo EX. Okay. No Gardevoir in hand, right? Okay, it's fine. So we draw. Okay. Put the energy on Coffee and start applying the pressure. 40 damage. Okay. He did get a Pokeball just now, so the Pokeball actually got the Mewtwo EX, right? Which means that the rocks is not in hand. There is a possibility that his Gardevoir is in hand, so it would be perfect if we get a red card here. Yeah. So he probably has his Gardevoir in hand. So ideally, I want to draw into my red card. Okay, 20 damage heal, fine. Okay. Gas leak. Draw on a gas leak. Gas leak. And we are going to tackle him. Pam. Okay, 50 damage. Nice. So this will also allow his Mewtwo EX to fall into the Arbok threshold as well. Really neat stuff. So this will do 10, 20. Okay. Really nice. Yeah, I think he probably has the Gardevoir line in hand. So that's that. Looking at his play itself, I think he might potion up the Mewtwo EX. Yeah, he's charging up the second one. But if I were here, I would try to pressure the Weezing. Because it's a point. I think the biggest advantage that this deck has over Mewtwo EX is that every card I lose, I only lose 1 point, right? But if you lose a Mewtwo EX, it's 2 points. So I can trade 1 for 1 with you to get more point advantage. Okay, so he's retreating. Why is he switching the lines though? Interesting. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind because this one energy I can just Sabrina swap out and then pressure later, so it's perfectly fine. So we just go with this play. Do I have Gardevoir in hand? Interesting. Okay, so Gaslick, Tackle. Okay, pressure. Okay, so is this Curlier gonna stay in or is it gonna be swapped? Okay, so the poison into Arbok combo allows you to do nearly 110 damage because you apply poison, you swap out into Arbok, hit for 80 damage, that's 90 damage, and then onto your turn itself 100, and then back to your opponent's turn is 110. Okay, so he has Gardevoir. Okay, fair. So he's charging it up. Nice. But he wasted that energy tempo. So in this case, I think he's protecting his Pokemon, but he lost the energy tempo there. $50 damage. Okay. Wash back my hand. Maybe he predicted the thing. Oh my god, my red card came a little bit too late. If my red card came earlier, I would have disrupted him. Yeah, okay. Applying poison. Okay, let's draw first and see what we get. Okay, Koga came a little bit late. So now I'm stuck here with Koga, unfortunately. Question. Okay, if he stays in 50 damage, 60 damage, Arbok will still be able to kill him. So we are still going to go with this. And we are going to Gaslick him. Okay. And we are going to tackle. Yeah, he used 1 red card. So this will do 70 damage on our turn, and once he reaches us, it'll be 80 damage. Not going to give him the potion in case he wants to look for the potion. Okay, so all the cards are all within Arbok finishing threshold. So if he finish off Wheezing here, he will die to Arbok. So we'll see what he does. Played really well there, by the way. Although it could also be attributed to the Wheezing line coming first as a second player, or maybe I should just play Ekans first, right? So, but it's okay. We're just showcasing the different possibility and combination. So right here, if he attacks me with Mewtwo EX, my Arbok will still be able to lock him in place. So I think his best move is preparing his second Mewtwo EX. Yeah, cause the poison ticks down. So he brings down Wheezing, fine. We bring in Arbok line. Okay. Haven't really showed this this Wheezing into Koga combo. Okay, so 80 damage straight into the Mewtwo's face. Okay, now we draw this one. Okay. So we draw out our cards. And we are going to evolve here. No, without the evolution card. So we're just gonna corner him, bring him down. Bite this Mewtwo EX for 80 damage. Yep, so poison slowly takes it down, can't retreat, fine. So we got second Mewtwo EX, but I don't think he will send the Mewtwo EX in though. But even if he sends the Mewtwo EX in, we have Sabrina to bring in the back line and then we finish him off from there. Yep. Right, 1 energy and then 1 from Gardevoir. That's 3 energy. Still not enough to use the 150. Yeah. If he did get his Gardevoir online, like the evolution line online a lot earlier, we'll be in big trouble. Yeah, because we have to like rely on our next draw into Weezing or Arbok to win, right? Because we need to be faster now because his engine is online. So 3 energy, 50 damage. Our Arbok is alive. Gonna bite him for a 90 damage. We also have Giovanni in case he heals for 20, right? To get to 90 HP. But even if he kills off no, actually no, yeah, if he were to kill off Mewtwo EX here, then we'll still be able to lock him in because Mewtwo EX corner will lock him in place, and now our other Pokemon can finish the Mewtwo. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, right? Just a simple showcase of the Anti-Mewtwo EX deck playing a best of 3 against a Mewtwo EX. Like I mentioned earlier, if you want to duo me for this Pokemon TCG Pocket, feel free to drop by my Discord, go into the PTCG Discord forum to ask for some games or ask for just tips and tricks with regards to this game itself. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.